Okay, just recording this video after the close of trade Monday the 12th of April 2010, and I've got a real-time trade kind of in the rest of this video, and I just want to do a very quick intro to that. So I've just brought up my 500 tip bar chart, and this is showing the close of trade on Friday. And you can see we ended last Friday with a huge kind of buying climax here, a lot of professional bars towards the end of the day, and we finished up at 11.93. And then we had the news over the weekend, and when the Emini news over the weekend about the Greece bailout, or further news, it just seems to be an endless news stream about what the problem is in Greece and how we're going to tackle it. Anyway, the Emini markets opened up Sunday kind of late afternoon, and we kind of gapped up here, trying to get up to this 1200 type level. You can see a lot of amateur yellow bars here. Not sure what the amateurs were thinking up those levels, but anyway, we kind of sold off, and so the market opened in the morning back at where we ended on Friday at about 11.93, and this is the vertical red line is the open of the day trade. And the trade that I took, so we were just bouncing around in a 3.5, 4 point kind of range for most of the morning. I'd seen quite a lot of weakness whenever we were reaching into these highs at 11.94, 11.95. I was seeing a lot of blue professional bars both on the 500 and the 1500 tip bar chart. You can see a whole bunch of them here again as we reach these highs. We had a couple up here, these professional blue bars at these highs, and this is the particular trade that I took. I went short at 11.93.50 and just took very small trade. I actually got out at 11.92 just for a point and a half. It was a nice kind of quick move, and took profits. Well, let me just recap the reasons for getting into this trade. First of all, I was seeing all the professional bars happening at the tops of the ranges, which for me was suggesting that we had professional profit taking going on. We'd also had this kind of extreme buying activity on Friday, so I was thinking that Monday was going to be weak and we were going to set up for some kind of a downtrend. And then coming into this turning point here, it's a cyclical turning point. We also had pushing up into these new highs. We were trying to break above these kind of recent highs here. These were all amateurs pushing up at these levels at 11.94. You can see a whole series of Rambo patterns here, 1, 2, 3 of them up at this point. And so the break below the low of a amateur bar here was my entry to go short. I was actually taking the trade off the 1500 tip bar chart that had exactly the same pattern. Let me just show you that on a 1500 tip bar chart. Here we go. This is the bar here at about 10 past 10. Rambo pattern, amateur bar right at the tops, and you can see all these professional bars coming into this turning point. We had professionals coming into that turning point, and so on. And so that was the trade that I took going short. Very, very slow trade, and I ended up getting out at 11.92. The reason for that was we had a professional bar come in, we had a bullish divergence point here with this red dot, we had a no supply signal. It was a cyclical turning point, and it was a cyclical turning point both on the 500 and the 1500 tip bar chart. Just going to that 1500, it was this bar down here, so that was my reason for getting out. Now probably the better trade for the day would have been waiting for this one here, where we had a very similar kind of series of patterns taking place, where we had a lot of amateur bars, Rambo patterns at the top. We had exhaustion buying followed by bearish divergence, and then the market was kind of the high for the day, and the market kind of fell off. And now in the after hours sessions, the markets kind of continued to drop quite hard up to 11.88, and that's, I think it's on the Alcoa news, where they managed to hit the earnings number but missed the revenue number by quite a large margin. So anyway, in the next couple of minutes I've got the real-time videos of that just point and a half trade if you're interested in kind of seeing how I was analyzing the bars on a bar by bar kind of basis. Hope your trading's going well.